guys, today I am signing headshots for my Patreon. If you don't know, I do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/justtrish, where I signed headshots every single month. There's a new headshot every month, and once they're gone, they're gone. Then we do not sell signed headshots individually, and we do not bring them back. So this month's signed headshot is me dressed as Trishel Juice, signed. This will be shipped on October 15th, so you have to October 10th to sign up. You also get a Trish emoji sticker in the mail. And if you're a producer tier, you get both the signed headshot, the Trish emoji sticker, your name in the credits of our podcast, Just Trish, a handwritten Just Trish card from me to you. And this month only, you get this cute little tote bag, perfect for trick-or-treat time. So all of this is available right now, patreon.com/justtrish. So this video is just gonna be me signing headshots, doing a little chit chat, and hopefully you guys can get some relaxation and rest your mind, because I love doing these because I can actually rest my mind as well. So let's relax together and let's just have no thoughts together and just relax. The vibes are good. My kids are napping. It is a Saturday when I'm filming this, so I have nowhere to be. So let's just vibe out together. All right. I have these headshots. How are you guys all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. This is one of my favorite activities to do, truly. I feel so blessed that I get to sign these, and I feel so blessed that so many people buy them and that they want them, that this is something that people want, and it's part of my business, which I feel very, very lucky, because it's hard to start any business, but much less a signed headshot business. It's very niche and very unique, and I'm just lucky that I'm able to do it because there is a demand for it. So thank you guys so much. So much stuff is happening before the end of the year, you guys. I worked on a new Christmas song that is going to be coming out in November. I'm also doing a live show in December here in California. It's going to be announced very soon. I'll be in the Los Angeles area. And I have been working really hard on not only my new music, my new Christmas song, my new music video, but also this show. I'm putting it all together basically myself. Obviously, I have help from my music engineer and choreographers and costumers, but I'm kind of like organizing the whole show myself. There's like no director or anything, so I am pretty proud of myself. It seems daunting, but we actually got the show all mapped out, the skeleton of it, and I think it's going to be so good, and I'm really excited. The podcast is also going super well. If you guys don't know, I host a podcast called the Just Trish Podcast, and it's been going for over a year now, and we are getting into October, which means Halloween looks starting next week. So I have been planning so many fun outfits, and yeah. Have you guys thought about your Halloween outfits yet? I believe it was 2 Halloween ago, after I had my first daughter Malibu. It was the 2022 Halloween. I still hadn't had my podcast, and I really hadn't found my footing here on YouTube, but I was like, what am I going to do? What do people want to see? And I was so thankful that I had this ASMR channel. And all of 2022, I really put my all into this channel, and it really paid off. It actually sustained us for the whole year. It was something I was really passionate about. We put effort in together. It was the first project that me and my husband both worked on together. He would get all the props around and do the lighting and the setup and the microphones. I, of course, would do my ASMR thing, and you guys watched. And it's why I always loved this channel, and I want to continue it forever and like never give it up. While a lot of our focus now goes on to the podcast and obviously 2 children, like I still really love doing ASMR, and for me it's very relaxing. It just makes sense to do the signed headshots and chit chat in a soft-spoken lo-fi whisper, because it's kind of getting, I don't know, it's almost like 3 birds, 1 stone sort of thing. Although what an awful saying that is, isn't it? 3 birds, 1 stone. Does that mean you took down 3 birds with 1 stone? That is kind of awful, actually. That thing should be changed. Sometimes we don't even know the sayings and what they mean and where they came from. If you ever think about some of the sayings out there, you're just kind of like, is that where it came from? It's pretty crazy. But life has been so good. I just feel so full and complete with 2 children. I'm just like so happy in life, and I love our podcast. And I'm just really content. Saturday night means we go out for dinner as a family to one of our favorite spots, And it's just a really nice way to like get out. We don't do it every Saturday night. Sometimes we do it Friday nights or Thursday nights, but it's just a nice thing to do and to like all get out of the house together, because we actually have been having a little bit of a heat wave even here in October in LA. We were back up into the 90s this week, which made it really hard to like go out to eat. A lot of times we'll go out for lunch and stuff like that. But even just the day-to-day, like my daughter's ballet class is really hot. Everything was just super, super warm. So here's hoping it starts cooling down and feeling like fall, because I know we're all ready for the fall season. I kind of love the sound of the marker. I've been talking so much I haven't heard it. Let's see. Yeah. What's cool is the marker. The marker sounds changes as it keeps getting closer and closer to the bottom of the stack, which is like really interesting. I love the way the Sharpie looks on there. I think that's literally so cute and so pretty. I don't know how I feel without makeup on camera. I know I do it a lot, and it's not that I'm insecure, but it's like so weird to see like full glam to like this. Let's see. Headshots. Okay, that's cute. I'm trying to do it that way, guys, because I don't know. This will probably not be one take. In my head, I'm thinking one take, but they went down about an hour ago, so I'm sure one of them will be up shortly. And usually when the baby gets up, it's not too big of a deal. I can't hear her, but Miss Mouth, my oldest daughter, she will make sure everyone hears her. My husband is here too, so he's obviously the one that's going to be getting them. But I do my ASMR like right next to our bedroom. I am thinking of converting our garage into another Just Trish space where we can house inventory and ship it out. I can do my ASMR down there because, you know, I do enjoy doing these, but it's finding this quiet time, which is very rare in our house. Oh my gosh, so everyone's talking about the new movie, The Joker 2. No one likes it on social media. Like, how did it flop so bad? Like, I don't know what the money is yet. Like I said, I'm filming this on a Saturday, so like the box office, we don't know. But like, how did it flop so bad? The first one was like such a success. Everyone loved it. It made $1 billion. Like Heath Ledger won so many awards. Like, what happened? I guess it's a musical, which makes me kind of want to see it, because I'm like, how do they make the Joker into a musical? I like Lady Gaga. Who doesn't like Lady Gaga? I think she's a really great actress, but for some reason, her movies, with the exception of A Star Is Born, just don't seem to pan well in reviews. But I don't know. I think she's a good actress. House of Gucci was good. The American Horror Story. Sometimes I do feel when someone gets so famous, people just like want to bring them down like a peg. They just don't want to like them like they did at the beginning when they were like struggling, you know? But Joaquin Phoenix has not been doing press for the movie, so maybe he also doesn't like it. I really feel like I'm an administrator and you like come to get some paperwork. Oh, what is your name? Okay, let's see if I can find that for you. All right, let me just sign off on this here. And then you're going to go ahead and take this down to the DMV. Show them this, and then you'll be all set up with the gift right here. Next. Oh, hi, yes. Okay, and would you like... Oh, I see your name right here. Don't you know we have like a stack of papers? Yes, let me see what I can do. I can outline this, and you can take it with you up until administration. And they should be able to help you up there. Okay, great. Thank you. Great. Or you guys know my favorite, pretending I'm on autograph signing in real life. Like, hi, it's so great to meet you. Have you seen the new Beetlejuice? Oh my gosh, Beetlejuice. Why did the sequel live up to the original? Like, it's so good. Can't be sad about the Joker, too. It's also called Joker La Deux or something. Like, is it in French? Is she French? Why is it a French title all of a sudden? I guess they're trying to be different, and you have to, because like everyone calls Beetlejuice 2. They say Beetlejuice 2. And I just feel like they should just call it Beetlejuice 2. I mean, if anything, they should do a part 2 or something, not Les Deux. Joker 2. Joker 2, that's a good one. I don't know why I don't know. I wasn't into the first Joker, quite frankly, because I thought it was too much violence. However, this one seems to be less violence. Maybe people don't like, but I actually would go see it knowing that. I sign about 500 headshots a month. so much. I'm like so fortunate to have 500 people get these and enjoy them and frame them and get some sort of like excitement out of them. It makes me all day. We're also getting turf in the back. They were working actually this morning on it. And I was thinking like, oh no, I won't be able to do my ASMR headshots, but they finished early. Not finished, but finished for the day early. And I'm so excited to get to do it. I'm so excited to be able to look out and see turf out there. And then our kids can go play out there more. We're getting a swing set for them back there. It's gonna be really nice. It's so weird to be an adult and do things around the house. Like save money to do projects around the house, like get a new mirror in my glam room and get turf outside and like fix the roofing and like, I don't know, it's just so weird to be an adult. When you were a kid and when you were young, all your fun money went to like food and purses and entertainment. Now you're like, oh man, yeah, we have to pay everybody in this world and fix things and keep everyone afloat. It's actually a lot of pressure to be an adult. I feel like no one talks about that. Like you have to support yourself, your family, like, and going under is like not an option, and you just have to keep going with it, which is like so interesting. But we all do it. It's like parenting or giving birth, right? Like it's actually a lot harder than people say. Yeah, we're all doing it. We all choose to do it. We all get through it. And then ultimately, is that what we want to be in life? Just getting through life? I don't know. We should be enjoying it. I enjoy life, and I haven't always. I'm fortunate that I get to say that. Like I have really enjoyed life these past few years, and honestly, these past few years have been like all the joy I could imagine life to be. So I always say to people, like, if you're not where you want to be, just hang on. The best is yet to come, I truly believe. And Dolly Parton, I think, once said, if you want to see the rainbow, you have to put up with a little rain. And I always remember that whenever we're going through a little rain. But right now, we're experiencing rainbows, and that's why I like to share all this positive energy with you guys, because it's like truly flowing through me day by day, and I love it. So, all this positivity coming your way. Oh, people, that's what I want to do. I want to do spells. People wanted more manifestation and gratitude, and I have these most beautiful journals I've been doing, and the sounds are so good. Maybe at night I'll have to I do them in my closet at night, like when everyone's sleeping, and I do a couple before going to bed. They're all positive and great. I might bring those in and do them because I feel like people would really like it. I really want to go to the pumpkin patch too, but I think that the weekends would be really crowded for that. So I love when I see these like start to balance out. It's so cool. I also feel like a great sense of accomplishment when I have these things done. I bite my lip when I focus. I want it to make it look so pretty. Oh man, the world keeps spinning, doesn't it? Isn't it crazy? No matter what happens, what the day unfolds, what it brings, sometimes it brings joy, sometimes it brings sadness, it brings life to so many, and whatever happens in the day, the world keeps spinning. The next day comes. Some people's whole world could just like stop in one day, and everyone else's is just going. The world keeps spinning. I think it's a Britney Spears song. And the world keeps spinning, keeps on winning. But tell me what happens when it stops. They go, isn't she lovely, Miss Hollywood girl? And they say she's so lucky. She's a star, but she cries. Lonely heart thinking, if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? Lost in an image, in a dream. There's no one that wake up, and the world is spinning. She keeps on winning. But tell me what happens when it stops. looks so cool. I love the way this black marker is turning out on these. I think they look so neat. And it fits in such a good spot. Sometimes I do really close-up headshots, but I like the ones that show like the full outfit and the full scene. I think it really like sets it. I love putting these in my binder and like looking at them because it's like so many memories of all the different eras, of all the different shows we've done. Cute. It's cute, 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 cute. Keep it nice and organized. I have one more stack after this. This isn't the end when I hit the end, but it's getting there. I washed my hair today. Sometimes like when your hair is like super clean, I feel like it doesn't look its best. I like it when it's like a little bit more. Maybe this is a cuter thumbnail. Let's see. The lighting is a little I don't know. I was trying. I was like, where's my water? And I just realized my water is being my tripod. So we'll get water at the break. I would love to get through this stack today. Do you guys like your own name that you were given? Isn't it funny how we can't pick our own names that our parents pick our names for us before they even really know us? I've always had my names Malibu and Elvis picked out. I loved them so much. They've always called me. But when I asked my mom where Trisha came from, she's literally like, I don't know. I looked through like a name book or something. I'm like, how crazy that is. It wasn't something that she like always wanted or felt. It was just like, yeah, I saw it in the name book. I guess it's like not normal for people to think about their baby names their entire life. I always have. But a lot of people don't think about it until they're pregnant or had the baby. But I've thought about it well before I ever knew I was going to be a mom. But in my heart, I think I always knew. It just seemed so far off for me for so long. But it happened. It's a beautiful thing. I've always wanted to be in administration just so I could go through paperwork. Like, okay, let's see if I can find your name. Okay, so you're going to take these papers and sit down right there. You go ahead and fill out if you need a pen. It's right there. There's clean ones. That's for disinfected pens. Do you have your insurance card by chance? If not, we could look it up or give them a call. No worries at all. Also, I'd like to take a copy of your license and make a copy for our records. Thank you. All right, just have a seat there and we'll call your name. Hi, hello. Is this your paperwork all finished? Let's see. Okay. Looks like it's all checked here. I'm just going to sign off on this. You can take a seat and we'll call you in just a second. I love when they say that at offices. Take a seat and we'll call you in just a second. Like, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Just have a seat over there. Do people call people ma'am and sir still, like in the South? We never grew up having to call people sir or ma'am. But it is weird how, like, service workers, like, if you're in the service industry, like, serving tables, or even in, like, if you're a bank teller, just anything where you, like, deal with customers and you call them ma'am and sir. But also, like, can that be offensive these days? As far as, like, ma'am is, like, an older woman, so, like, don't call me ma'am, like, I'm young, or don't call me miss, I'm married, or obviously with, gender neutral people out there, like, is it a risk to call anyone ma'am and sir anymore? It's probably outdated, right? I don't know if that's like the thing to do. I don't know if anyone's called me ma'am in a while. It is a little off-putting when someone says, thank you, ma'am. Like, ma'am, I'm also a teenager like you. I'm a cool kid. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run. That song is so sad too, gosh. So many meanings that we didn't know. This is so fun. Sometimes I feel like we're on FaceTime, like doing homework assignments together. When I was in school, obviously there was no FaceTime, but it sounds like a fun thing to do. My sister will FaceTime me when she's just doing her makeup and really has nothing to say, and I think it's so cute. right, we're just gonna chill here. She's doing her makeup. The problem is when people FaceTime you at an inconvenient time. Obviously, you're watching this, so it's a convenient time, but like, if someone's FaceTiming you and you're busy, but you're like, okay, let me see what they want. But they're like, oh, I'm just calling to chat. And that, you know, they just really want to talk to you, but you're also like, I have to go. I'm actually busy and doing stuff too. I guess that's the beauty of social media. It's like FaceTiming when you're in the mood to do it. There's really not enough hours of the day, is there, to get everything done? I want to know parents whose children is out of the napping phase. Like, when do you get the time to do stuff? I guess when they get older, maybe they entertain themselves more. Because at the age my kids are at, like, you definitely always have to be with them and entertaining them, which it's like you love, because I'm a new parent still. You know, my daughter just turned 2 and I have another 4-month-old. But like, I always think about that. Like, if they weren't napping, which is when we race to get everything done, what do we do when they stop napping? But I guess they're more occupied with things. Like, I watch a show, read a book, or be honest. If you're a parent, leave in the comment below if you feel comfortable. Do your kids watch more TV or do they read more books? I read a ton of books as a kid, but I also watched a ton of TV. I guess I just consumed a lot of media. Both my parents worked a lot, like all the time, because they wanted to, you know, give us nice things and make sure we had money, which I totally respect and understand, but we were alone a lot. So we watched a ton of movies. I would say I watched more movies when I was with my dad, and I read more books when I was with my mom. And I don't really know why. I guess my dad just thought it was easier for us to watch movies, and he did live in California, and I guess all our books were probably home in Illinois or something. So I just seemed to, but I used to love books. Oh my God, especially when I was really young. I didn't watch as much TV, but I loved reading books. I loved imagining things. And I just felt like books were so much better than TV. Like Saved by the Bell, Full House. Like, I loved all those shows, TRL, music videos. But I loved reading like Bridge to Terabithia before it was a movie. I think that movie came out like way later, but I loved the book as a kid. I remember. Is it Bridge to Terabithia where they have like, yeah, like the water under the water and or water under the bridge and they like stay young or something? That's it, right? Gosh. But I used to love it. There were so many. There was one about a girl who used to rock a tightrope in Paris, and I would pretend to do that and pretend I had like a little flower dress on, and I just had such a good imagination. Like, I could read a book and like see myself as the characters, as opposed to seeing it on TV. Like, no one looked like me on TV, but every book I read, the main character looked like me, Nancy Drew. Before the Nancy Drew movies, I used to read all the Nancy Drew books, and those were so like, they left me on cliffhangers where like I couldn't put the book down. Like, truly, I remember like sneak at it, like when we'd have to have like free time where we're supposed to be like working on, you know, assignments for the class. I'd always be reading Nancy Drew because I just like left on those cliffhangers. I'd read it at night. I had a little light, like for my bookmark, and I would turn the light on so I could read it at night. Like, I was so obsessed with those books. I remember loving those. There's so many books I love, but those were the ones that stick out in my mind. And so I still like to read. I just, you know, I don't have the time, but it is a good meditative thing. When I was struggling and when I was first getting into spirituality, I read a lot of like spiritual books, and I didn't realize how wonderful I liked reading because it just distracted my mind. I had to focus on the book and I couldn't focus on anything else, like thoughts, or it just took me to a different place. So even reading books like Joel Osteen, which I know is kind of controversial, Joel Osteen himself, but just reading like words and, you know, positive affirmations not only like made me feel good reading them, but it distracted me from my thoughts, basically, because I do think we all overthink so much, which is in a sense why I like making these videos for myself and for you guys, because it kind of gives me a minute to just focus on the now and be present and kind of not think. You know, I'm signing these photos and I'm really thankful and I'm, you know, being productive. I'm technically working, but I'm also like just zoning out and just really focusing on this, knowing that my husband is going to be watching the monitor when the kids come up, and I don't really have to focus on that. And then tonight we're going out to dinner, so I don't have to worry about food or dishes. My husband does the cooking, I do the dishes, but I've been doing a bad job keeping up with the dishes lately. So I was just thinking like, oh, I should do the dishes before dinner tonight, but yeah, sometimes I do it before dinner. Usually I try and do them after, but I've been going to bed so early. I've been getting so tired lately. I've been crazy. That's looking so good. Oh my gosh, the stacks are looking good. just love sending these out. I really think it's a fun package this month too. Like I love how everything is like themed. Like they all are the little Beetlejuice inspired looks. I just think they're so cute. This like tote bag is like the most adorable thing ever. Which I should maybe sign one of these, huh? Maybe I should sign a couple and give them to you guys. Such a cute tote bag. I love tote bags in general. Why would I even sign it? Until after I do these. I love tote bags. I think they're so fun. I'll never get sick of them, that's for sure. It's actually like relatively quiet. I remember when I did ASMR full time, oh my god, there'd be so many planes. I guess because I had those like super sensitive microphones. I'm just doing this on my iPhone, so maybe that's why it's not picking up the sound as bad. But some of those super sensitive microphones, oh my god, they pick up like every little sound. And I never realized how many airplanes we had around our area, but I was like, wow. And I'm hearing something. I don't know if it's a plane or someone gardening outside, but I hear something. I'm like, oh, it's so interesting. It's relatively quiet. I guess because it's like a Saturday afternoon too, so most people are not like working. All this time, I'm still into you. I should be over all the butterflies. I'm into you. So yeah, this month we're not doing any custom. Sometimes I do custom name ones. I was doing that for a while and I really like them, but we're just doing them all signed. And I try to do a little extra perks, so it just feels a little extra special. But I'm really appreciative of all of our patrons. And I'm appreciative of you guys watching this. Like I said, I was so thankful for this ASMR channel. It's kind of the only thing that was like succeeding and doing well for us. And I was very thankful, you know, because I do love creating. I think it's my favorite thing to do. And it's cool when it can become, you know, a job. And that's what's cool about social media is everyone's able to monetize what they do online, whether that's a business on TikTok Shop or it's themselves as a brand or working for a brand or being good at social media. Like it's just, there's so many ways to work online, and I think it's such a beautiful thing that a lot of people get to be their own bosses and work from home and set their own hours. Like it's not everyone's dream. Some people like the structure and, you know, going in and being in this, you know, team setting, and I think that's great too. I think with like my music videos and music videos, live performances, that's what I'm trying to say. I think I was trying to say music videos and movies, but that's not what I meant. Music videos and like live performances, like it is a team effort. And granted, it's not like an everyday job, but it's fun. We can all come together and there's some structure to it. I think I would thrive in that setting as well. That's why I'd always love my own talk show where it's just like every day I go in, I know what I'm doing, I'm doing the same thing, the crew, I'm good at what I do, I'm excited about what I do. Like that would be fun. And I bet a lot of people have jobs like that they just love to go in and do. They know the people they work with, they know what they're expected to do that day, they enjoy it, they're good at it. Like you make money, it's the win-win situation, isn't it? What is your favorite weekend activity? Do you like to go out at night, during the day? Do you like to stay home and bed rot? I feel like bed rotting is the new going out. I feel like since like 2020 quarantine, I feel like so many more people love to be home, which is great because that was always me too. And I always had like FOMO, but seeing so many people stay home and loving it makes me so excited. Because same. My daughter does a lot of classes and we try to always do activities to keep her entertained, like go to the zoo or whatever. But on the weekends, it's so funny. Lately, she has been not liking going out. She just like wants to stay in bed. And like Moses will go to the grocery store and she still loves going to the grocery store to like ride in little carts. Or like go to the lake or go to the zoo. We'll do something together. And she just wants to stay home. We'll get shoes on. We'll get everyone ready to go. And she's like, bed. And she just wants to go be in the bed and chill. We do have a great bedroom and a great bed, so I understand why she loves it, but it's just so funny. It's like being a teenager. And she does get excited when we finally do get to class and stuff. That's why we have to go to classes close by, because she'll fall asleep in the car instantly. She is a car sleeper through and through. soon as she's in it. Asleep. So much fun. We're getting pretty close. Oh my gosh. Yeah, looking so good. Pink really is such a happy color. Every time I look at pink, which is like it's kind of my room and my podcast, it's just, I don't know, it's like a good vibe. It feels like you're being transported into like a magical fantasy world. I thought I'd outgrow pink, and I think like for a minute there I was like trying to fight pink, but I was like, no, it's just who I am. It's my being, it's my spirit, it's my aura color. What color is your aura? I love pink. I think that's why I like rose quartz so much. Oh my gosh, you guys remember when I used to do crystal hauls on here? Oh my god, I loved shopping for crystals during that time. 2022 was when I was pregnant. I was really just trying to keep peace, like my body at peace, my mind at peace. I was like, and I did really good I succeeded at it. I was meditating, I was staying offline, I was just doing my own thing here in ASMR. But like crystals and meditation, like, oh my gosh, I really put all my focus onto that, and it like changed my life. So anytime I get too busy, I really am just like, okay, let's make time to go do this. And I actually should make time to go to the crystal shop, because that was just so, I don't know, the energy in there, the magic, everyone feeling and believing the same thing was just really, really cool. So I have to make time for that, but I loved coming home and doing crystal hauls. It felt so, I don't know, it just felt like energy share, like good energy exchanges, you know? So funny. This is like unintentional put you to sleep ASMR. I was actually thinking about like a chit chat ASMR, but I was like, actually, I'm getting sleepy, and I was not sleepy before this. I actually had like a lot of energy. But if you are trying to sleep, maybe this will help. I don't know. Sometimes fast talking will put you to sleep. My youngest daughter, Elvis, I'll be talking, like talking on like lower register voice and softer, but like I talk really fast. I always just think like, oh my gosh, I go overwhelmed or gives her anxiety, but it's actually the opposite. That when I talk faster, she almost like goes into a daze, into like a fog, and it's so interesting because I'm kind of putting myself in that right now. Giving myself the tingles, I guess that's a good thing, but if you're looking to sleep, here's your sign. At the 33-minute mark, you have permission to sleep. You had a very long day. You worked hard, you provided, you had fun, and you made memories. You deserve sleep. Your body needs sleep. You owe your body sleep. How rewarding is sleep? It's not a luxury or a want. It's a need. It's a need that we're all provided. So just close your eyes and sleep. If you need a distraction, here's your distraction to go to sleep. It's very simple. You close your eyes and listen to my voice. There's no other voices, just mine. And this voice is just telling you to go to sleep. There are no worries. Tomorrow is past. Today has passed, tomorrow will come. But you are in the now. And in the now, you get to sleep. And not only do you get to sleep right now, you get to sleep for the next 8 hours. Yes, 8 full hours. That is what your body needs. You will be sleeping for the next 8 full hours. How wonderful is that? No distractions. Everything is okay. Spoiler alert, it all works out in the end. Everything always works out, doesn't it? And guess what? The world keeps spinning. If it doesn't work out in your favor, the world keeps spinning. If it doesn't work out in your favor, maybe that's God's protection. Your rejection is God's protection. Just trust the universe knows. And now you go to sleep. You sleep knowing that everything is good. You're on the right path. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Sleeping is part of your story. Everyone needs to sleep. Your reward is sleeping. Enjoy sleep. Don't fear sleep. Enjoy sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Are you calm? Are you relaxed? Is your heart rate at a normal pace? Good. Because while I may be signing these photos and talking extremely fast, your mind should be slow and at rest. Your heart rate should be a slow pace. Slow that heart rate down by breathing. You just breathe. Shall I go a little slower with the way I talk so that you can... Let's try it. Okay, close those eyes. Close them. You can close them tightly or softly, whichever you prefer. I prefer a soft close, but if you need a tight close to really focus, go right on ahead. What am I doing? I'm just signing headshots. That's right, I've been doing this for the past half hour while you've been trying to sleep. Don't worry, I'll still be signing headshots. You go to sleep. And when you wake up, I'll be right here, still signing headshots. I am the constant in your life. I will always be here. How about you? I'll watch over you while you sleep because everything is going to be okay. Sleeping feels good, doesn't it? You're in a deep sleep. I love a deep sleep. It's also okay if you are in a light sleep. My light sleepers are also wonderful and beautiful creatures. We all sleep differently. Our bodies are different, and that's okay. Please sleep. Did you know lack of sleep affects you in more ways than one? Obviously, you'll feel tired and won't perform your best, but a good effect on your overall health and life expectancy. Getting good sleep will increase your health, will increase your concentration and your productivity. Getting good sleep will increase your mood and the moods of those around you. You know, you can always tell when someone didn't get a good night's sleep. And you're like, oh, are you tired? Do you look tired? Well, Sally, they are tired. And you telling them doesn't help. But let's start with sleep, okay? Naps are cute, but only if you're a baby or pregnant. Or you know what, if you need a nap, that's okay too. But let's focus on the deep sleep tonight. I know you're in a deep sleep. You're in a deep sleep, and I'm here signing photographs. Because I just want to make sure that you're okay and watched over. You deserve that. You're protected always. The universe is always watching you, looking over and protecting you. We are one. Okay? I'm here. Stay in this deep sleep. You deserve a deep sleep. I'll always be here signing photographs. It's my favorite thing to do, and I'll just be watching over. No distractions, just watching over you as you sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleeping is so much fun, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I love to sleep. It's so much fun. Sleeping is great. Okay. If you're asleep, I guess it doesn't matter what else I say. If you're not asleep, hi. Why aren't you sleeping? You're like, well, it's the middle of the day. I just wanted a distraction from work. Okay, that's okay too. We deserve distractions from work because while you may love your job, you appreciate your job, you're thankful for your job, sometimes you just need to relax. Take your mind off of everything. It's not that serious. It's not. You get it done or you won't. And that's okay. That's life. The world keeps spinning. Whether it's done or not, the world keeps spinning. Work hard, but take time for you. Know when you need a break. Know when you need to stop and just listen to Trisha signing headshots. This is kind of my break, to be honest. I like doing it, but it is nice. Look at all these headshots. We are making some serious progresso. I made up that word progresso. Hope you like it. I cleared off my desk, so I feel like I have a really clear mind. Like I really made space. And I feel like I haven't had a clear desk in so long, but it's really true what they say. Clutter, like in your house makes you feel cluttered and overwhelmed, and when you like let go of stuff, like clear stuff up, like it really does make a difference. I feel like I have so much space in my mind, body, soul, and in my physical house. So I'm always getting rid of stuff. My mom comes over once a week to take stuff to sell in my Poshmark. My Poshmark closet is TrishP88. Poshmark is an app, not sponsored, but Poshmark is an app I've been using for literally the past 8 years. I love Poshmark. I sell all my stuff on there because I do buy a lot of things and I do use them, but sometimes I only wear clothes like one time and then I just don't ever wear them again, and I obviously don't have the space. So my mom has been helping me sell clothes on there for literally 8 years, and it's been so great and people really like it. We sell shoes, we sell a bunch of stuff on there. And I really love it. I used to do eBay like way back in the day. I think my husband's with it, but I used to do eBay back in the day. And I used to sell books on there. My Uncle Joe, rest in peace, he's no longer with us, but he was my favorite uncle because mainly he was just the closest geographically. He lived in Southern California, and my dad lived with him for a lot of my life as a child. So we always lived with my Uncle Joe and my great Aunt Carol, who was their aunt. So she was my great aunt. It was their great aunt. She was like 80 years old, but she always had Betty Boop everywhere, and her voice, she just kind of looked like Lucille Ball a little bit. She used to work in LA, which I thought was like the coolest thing ever. I was like, oh my gosh, LA. And my Uncle Joe. Where I was going with this, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, other than he's a great person. Oh, books on eBay, yes. So I used to sell books on eBay, and he did antiquing. And he would give me books to sell, and we would split it. And I remember I had these like Freemason books, which I didn't know what they were at the time. I just like listed them. Oh my god, they went for like, and people were bidding on them. And this is before I was like on YouTube or social media or anything, so no one knew I was doing it. No one was. Now they do this show bidding, which I think is illegal, where they bid it up really high so no one else can get it, and they end up not paying you. It's like so. eBay is so annoying that way. That's why I like Poshmark. You just go ahead and buy it. You can bid and put an offer in if you don't want to pay for the price asked. But when eBay was just bidding and people like outbidding each other, it was great for when it was great until people started like messing it up. But I remember I set the books at like $50 and it ended up going up to like $5.50 or something crazy for these books. I was like, wow. And I don't even think they were first edition, because I remember I would list things that they were first edition, which we rarely had. But it was so crazy. Everybody wanted these books. And I would take them to the post office and ship them out. And I hated doing it. I hated doing the shipping. Even the listing and taking pictures wasn't my ideal job, but hey, it was a job. But my mom genuinely loves like shipping things, like packaging and things up, shipping things out to people. Like she loves it. And it's so bizarre to me because I'm always like, I could hire someone to do this or something. But mom's like, I love it. I love it. And I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. So she's been doing it for literally the past 8 years. We used to have a ton of storage units. I guess when did I start the storage units? I guess when I lived in a big house and then I like transitioned out of the house, maybe. I don't know. I guess I just had too much stuff, so I was just boxing things up and putting them in storage. But now we're unboxing everything, and I honestly just give it all to my mom. Like, if I have not missed it in 8 years, I'm not gonna miss it anytime soon. So she'll be like, do you want this? Do you want this? I'm like, no, I don't think so. It's a good thing to like let things go, especially old things. They hold on to so much energy, I feel. Sometimes good memories, sometimes bad memories, but I just like creating new energy, and things don't matter as much. I mean, I do still buy things, but it used to be my whole identity was buying things and shopping and materialistic stuff, but it hasn't been like that for a while. I'd rather focus on experiences or, you know, just making sure, like I said, you can fix your roof, get new turf, those kind of things. Money is a construct. It's a flow. It comes and goes. It's kind of an illusion too. Last week, Bank of America had like this like nationwide, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Everyone was logging into their accounts. I saw it on like X and TikTok, and all the accounts were at zero except for the credit cards. The credit card balance was still there, but everything was at zero. Some people were happy because they said they were like negative before, and now they're at zero, so like a win's a win. But obviously most people were like, where's all my money? And if you think about it, like, it is all like online, like does it even exist? Like you think about it, right? Like when's the last time you were paid? And like you can go out and get cash out, but like you never get paid by cash anymore, really. Everything is like Zelle, Venmo, like it's all being passed around, but it's just in the computers. When you think about it, I'm like, such a weird thing, right? Like it's nothing tangible. Like everyone wants to touch something or see something to believe it, but like money, we're just like, oh, it's just there. The number's there, so it's there. But one day it was just gone, and I was like, gosh, that'd be so scary. I'm assuming it got resolved. I never heard anything from it again, but how crazy. People just, no money. Not the root of all evil, but you know, money makes people do crazy things. Look how far we've come, you guys. Wow, this is really great. How are you feeling out there? Are you feeling relaxed, laid back? I hope so. Fall is officially here. It's now getting dark at 7 p.m. It was staying dark like light out, like 8:30. That was like so crazy. I kind of like it getting dark earlier, but it just feels like the night does go by so much quicker. And after all this time, I'm still into you. I should be over all the butterflies. I'm into you. I'm into you. It's like the perfect spot to sign it. I love when there's like a great spot to sign that you can see. There's a lot of black in this photo, which I normally don't do. I like to wear bright pops of pink, but I think it does give it a little bit of a different feel than the other ones. So if people are like collecting all of them, it's like fun. Some people have been collecting all of them since the beginning, and that was like the coolest thing ever to me. Thank you. I love doing them. Like picking the headshot of the month is like so fun, and dressing up and taking the picture. It's a good time. A good time. One little finger, one little... This Sharpie has stayed very well. Sometimes they get stalled pretty quick, but no, this has stayed well. I have so many Sharpie boxes. I literally love a fresh Sharpie. I use them for so many things, like writing in my calendar, signing these. I never see commercials for Sharpies, do you? You ever think about that? Like, I always see commercials for like McDonald's and KFC, and I'm like, but people always want McDonald's and KFC. They need to do the commercial to like remind them that they want that. Like, you don't see commercials for Starbucks, do you? You don't see commercials for like Sharpies. People just buy them. But like, why do they do commercials for like Coke and Pepsi? And like, Pepsi puts budget. I wonder if they already shot Super Bowl commercials. Oh my gosh. I think that I'm gonna put on my vision board is being in a Super Bowl commercial. I think that might be the ultimate. I've never been in a commercial, but to be in a Super Bowl commercial, that'd be the most amazing thing ever. Who is performing at the Super Bowl this year? Did they announce it? I don't think they have yet, right? I'm trying to think. I don't even know where it's at, who's going. I guess last year Taylor Swift's boyfriend won. Let's see, Travis Kelce. He's kind of everywhere now, huh? So crazy. The sound of this marker. It sounds so, I'm like so fascinated by it. Literally, it's so much fun. What's your favorite fall activity or fall snack? Like going to the pumpkin patch, eating apple cider donuts, Halloween candy, dressing up, spooky movies. I love Halloween, but it seems to come and go so quickly. So I'm really trying to take it all in like this early October. Because it just goes by really, really quickly. I'm trying to do this all in one take, but I might have to go get those other headshots. I'm trying to think my favorite thing about the fall. I do love going to a pumpkin patch. I'm obsessed with like babies being put into pumpkins. I did it for Malibu when she was like 1 month old. So we might do it for Elvis, who's a little older. She's gonna be like 5 months by the time Halloween rolls around. But I feel like I could still put Malibu in a pumpkin. It's just so fun. I remember I always wanted to do that. I was like so excited when I had her. I was like, I can finally put her in a pumpkin. So I might do that. But yeah, I love treats at this time of the year. I love apple cider or anything. I like pumpkin. I don't go crazy for it, but I do love a pumpkin spice latte, you know. I've been doing a lot of iced chai tea lattes. I feel like that really gets my energy up and going. I think as I've been starting my Christmas show, I'm in like the Christmas mind spirit, but I gotta stay in the Halloween. I was singing a Holy Night, but no, I should sing a Halloween song. I used to want to do a Halloween song. I think I had one pitched to me one time, and it was just so silly. I was like, I don't know if I could like take this seriously. I like the idea of one, but I think Christmas songs just hit so different. They sing cozier vibes, you know. I relax so much, I started relaxing myself. I love taking a shower. Oh my gosh, just fresh air is just like my favorite thing in the whole world. I did a full shower too. If you know what a full female shower is, you know how great it is when you take one. It's like the hair, the shaving your full body, washing, conditioning, masking, like just doing the whole thing is just the best feeling in the world, because sometimes we just need to get in there to shave, sometimes we need to get in there to rinse. You know, the hair is always like once or twice a week sort of thing. Sometimes it's once every 2 weeks for me, if I'm being honest, but it just felt so good to have it. And I was kind of debating. I'm like, oh, I don't really want to wash my hair because it's like drying in and all that stuff. But I'm just so happy I did it. So if you are looking for a sign and you're like, you know what can I do after this? I'm still trying to relax and get my relaxation on. Go take a shower. All my ideas come to me in a shower, I swear. I keep my phone right outside because I always have so many ideas I want to write down. And they always come to me in the shower. It's the weirdest thing. But it is very like meditative. It's like the one place you get like alone time where it's just like you and your body, and truly like you're just naked body and you're just like vulnerable in the shower, and it's washing and cleaning. It's just a crazy thing when you think about it, like that we have to bathe. I guess animals do, all animals do, but like, you know, whoever created us, however you believe we're here, science, whatever, why did we have to be stinky? Why couldn't they have made us like always smelling fresh, you know? Like, I don't know the thought process behind that, but something's drilling out there. Oh my gosh, it's like so weird. It was so quiet. But guess they gotta get stuff done. Does anyone know the most populated state? I know that sounds so weird, but like, where do the most people live? Is it New York and LA? I know, like, not California. LA is not a state. California is California the most populated? But New York seems very dense. or there seems to be a lot of people in it. So I don't know, probably. But like overall, like as far as regions, do more people live in the Midwest? Do more people live on the West Coast, East Coast? Why? Is there logic to it? Like, do you live where there's 4 seasons, or it's like snowing, raining, leaves falling, sun, or do you just live somewhere where it's like always the same? Or how about people who live in Alaska? There's like a town that's only like it's dark 23 hours of the day and only like 1 hour of the day. I used to always want to live there because I used to love nighttime and it's like dark time. I was like, that'd be so great, but I guess that would be depressing after a while. I know everyone kind of like hates on California, and they talk about like obviously state taxes are high and just the quality of people, and you know, we have an unhoused problem out here, a lot of unhoused people, and like there's a lot to be said about California for sure, but the weather is just so unmatched. It really is. Like the weather is just so nice. Because even when it's bad, like rainy, you just like appreciate it because it doesn't happen often, but it's like still nice. So you're like, oh, I love this nice little chill rain. It's like a movie rain where it doesn't feel real. And then it's just sunny and warm most of the time. There's some heat waves, but I feel like there's heat waves everywhere. Like Florida, New York, when they get heat waves, they get like bugs and mugginess. Here, just hot, but nothing, unbearable. I can't believe how many we've gone through. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I don't know how many of these are. This looks like more than 250. Did I do 500? No, it's like 250. I don't know. I'm so bad at counting. I remember when they had like little candies in the jars and you do that contest. Like, how many is in here? It's like, I never know. Like, I can't even guess. I think when I start this next batch, I'm going to just do one on the desk to give it a little bit of a different sound. Because I like this sound, but I want to hear it like on the desk. Are they both of them? No, I don't think so. I think I just do one. It feels like so long ago that I was signing the other ones. It's crazy. I guess the other ones I was like signing like things on. Like I was putting like all my love, all my kisses. It's just signatures. I love it. You know, it's so crazy too. So if I don't get my nails done like every 2 weeks, this is like so niche and people are like, what? They start like bending. Like they start going in and like bending. It's such a weird thing. Like they can't like grow out normal. They start like curving in. It's like so ugh. I always wanted to have like my natural nails grow so long, but like they just can't. They have to be cut every time I go in. Otherwise they just get like nasty and curvy. It's so weird. I don't know why mine does that. Because some people grow theirs out so beautifully. But mine like literally won't grow straight. It's like so weird. Oh my god, I went to Universal Studios this week. I actually went for a meeting in the bungalows, which is kind of like where like they have like writers' rooms and like producers and all stuff like that. It's so fun. I love it. It's like the offices on Universal Studios. it just is so magical. I mark my words that I will be filming my own TV show, whether it's a sitcom, Desperate Housewives reboot, my own talk show, a movie. Like, I want to film something there. I know Kelly Clarkson had her talk show there. They filmed Lopez versus Lopez, but I got to go on Wisteria Lane. And I'm like, God, they really need to bring this back, like the same lane, but like new housewives. And I'm only saying that because I want to be on it so bad. Look, the original were iconic. We love the original Desperate Housewives, but if they did a reboot, please let me on. Please let me on. It just seemed like such a fun show to work on too. Every time I'd watch it, I was like, gosh, I want to go there. Because it's all in the Universal backlot, which is like this contained environment. It's kind of like, I don't know, it just seems so fun. And I was so excited to go back. I've been on the backlot quite a few times. I worked there on this movie called Wanderlust. Obviously the tram tour. Oh God, I remember going as like a really little girl, like, 8, 9, 10, and just like wanting so bad to get to work on that backlot. I filmed one of my own music videos there called Thick. We filmed at the Universal backlot. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. It was expensive because you had to hire, like, we had a fire hydrant scored up. We had to get the fire department there. We had to hire Universal security. We had to get trailers. Everything was just more expensive because it's the Universal backlot. But it was one of the best things that I've ever done. And I don't regret spending the money on it at all. So it was the experience. I just would love to be able to go there and actually work and get paid to perform there rather than paying to perform. But hey, baby steps. And getting that meeting there was just so cool. And I just like solidified and cemented it all over again. They're like, yeah, you can drive around the back lot. I'm like, really? So I just drove around. I put my window down so I could say hi to the people on the tram because it was like so fun because they liked my car. So I was like, let me put the window down. And like a few people recognized me, which was like young Trish would scream. But I really do love Universal Studios. It's kind of far, but it was a fun drive-in. And yeah, it was just a first meeting, but it was just felt really fun to be there. And it felt cool to be seen by so many of these young creatives that are now in these really great job positions, excited about me and working together. And it's like the first time that's ever happened in my career. So I was just super, super thankful, as always. And now here I am, like, signing headshots. It's been a cool week, I would tell you that much. That's why I got a journal tonight. All right, you guys, so these headshots are officially done. I do have a little stack over here that I could sign. These might be 500. I have no idea, actually. I'm just like making up numbers, but okay, this is a batch going out October 15th. We might start shipping sooner, but you have until the 10th to sign up. So I'm signing all these headshots now, but you actually have until 10th to sign up. So please sign up. Even if 100 more people sign up and I didn't sign all the headshots, I will for you to sign. Okay, there we go. 4 headshots. Okay. This is so fun. I get this all done. I don't know how many these are. Maybe I have another box down there. Wow, I have a lot of these signed already. Some of these aside from my binders. I literally signed so many. Okay. I must have signed these for promo. Alright. Let's get to these, but I guess I said I was going to sign a little differently this time, didn't I? Let's see, so put these over there. I think it will maybe be a little slower, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I like that sound on the desk. Some people don't like the squeak. I like the squeak. I don't know. It sounds cool. Yeah, we're doing it. Or do you guys like seeing the pile? Because I guess you can't see the pile dwindling, but we just did that, so I guess it's okay. You know, I keep saying I want my own TV talk show and stuff, but honestly, I kind of already have that with the Just Trish podcast. I love it so much, and it's right in my basement, so it's very convenient. I produce it. I get like full control over it, obviously. Like, it is kind of, I already get to do that, set my themes. It's just the only thing that's hard to do is like kind of coordinate everything, like hair, makeup, costumes, photographers, guests. I do all the guests myself, and it can get overwhelming, hence why I take a little break from guests, because I love researching guests, but it'd be nice to have help with that. It'd also just be nice to help booking, because everyone's schedule changes and people cancel, and you know, talking to managers and agents, and sometimes it's not the people directly, and like getting in touch with them and following up with people. Like, sometimes it's just like a lot. I love doing it, but I really don't have the time sometimes without having to sacrifice like my personal time, because I do value and enjoy my personal time with my family. Like, a family is everything I've ever wanted, and now that I have it, I'm like, okay, let me just also make sure that they're my priority and I get time with them, because family time is literally everything to me. You never want to miss out on that. It's just crazy. So many years to have been doing this online. Like 18 years. It's just, I was 18 years old when I started on YouTube. And I'm 36 right now. This is insane. Time really does fly. Pretty soon will be 20 years. I can't even fathom. I hope I'm 88 years old still signing headshots. I hope my daughters can ship them out if they want. Obviously, if they have their own lives, they can do that too. But, you know, I always want to be that mom that likes to help their kids. Maybe they'll do their own thing, and I would be so happy if they're doing their own thing and having their own lives. But I know we have quite a famous, he's pretty famous. It's a neighbor of ours. He's almost 90 probably, but he's a pretty famous singer from like the 50s. He's been in movies and has really famous songs, and his son tries to help him a lot with like social media. Like, he basically like tries to get him his, you know, just keep him relevant in like this new age, right? And he'll always have fans because he's an icon, of course, but I just think it's so cute that his like son does that. I think Desi and Lucy's son too. I think her daughter like keeps their legacy alive. And like I said, I don't care if my kids do it, but if they wanted to, you know, I don't know what the legacy would be. But I see that with Anna Nicole Smith's daughter. Like, well, he's Larry. He, you know, gives her clothes and stuff like that. She's too young to obviously do anything marketing wise, but I guess Lisa Marie did that with Elvis. You know, rest in peace. So sad. Some of the Presley family dying way too young. Fame is like such a hard thing to navigate. I would think at that level. You know, mine is so common, I guess you could say. My kind of fame, social media fame, is very common, and anyone can achieve it. I'm grateful for it. Not everyone can keep it, but it's not the level of fame like Elvis or, you know, Lucy and Desi Arnaz, like really big stars like Britney Spears. I just can't even imagine that level of fame. And obviously Elvis and Lisa Marie, it just seems like a lot of pressure, a lot to live up to. I don't know, everyone wanting something. You never know if people are in it for the right reasons, if they're corrupt, all that stuff. Belly, I think someone's getting hungry. I had a breakfast and a half sandwich today. My husband made an extra one, and so I ate a half of the extra one, and it was really good. I was really hungry. I wonder why we go through, like, sometimes our body is like way hungry, and sometimes I do go through phases where I just eat like nonstop, and then there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, I'm not really hungry. I guess it's like like a cis female. I guess like our hormones change so much. After all this time, I'm still into you. See the stack? Is it funner to look at the stack? I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I guess I like signing it up here. Like, it does feel like I'm like writing in a diary or doing my homework. Do you remember those girls in school who, maybe I'm like kind of imitating that now, who hold their markers like this? Let me see what I can even do. They have their thumbs out. How are you supposed to hold like this? Let's see. I guess this is easy. This is funner to do it. I guess it's kind of like a grip. My thumb's not like all the way out, but it's like there. Or those girls who would be so close to their headshots. Their work, like, let's see if I can figure this out. So they're like, that's kind of fun. And they were so focused. I'm feeling it right now. Trish. Yeah. I'll see you after school. That sounds good. I gotta finish this. We'll talk later. Oh gosh, that's funny. We're on a mission, signing headshots. I kind of ate in this picture, I'm not gonna lie. Look. Ate the house down. Green is the color of the year. Lime green. Miss Limelight, Beetlejuice, Joker, Wicked. And it's an 8-year, 2024. 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 8, which is money. Love a money year. Money, money, money. Must be funny. Go to sleep. Like, what if someone just woke up now? They just took a nap and they're waking up like, oh, hello. Good morning, sunshine. How was your sleep? You can sleep for another 6 hours. This isn't your alarm clock. This is the opposite of an alarm clock. It wants you to do more sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I'm just here signing, silly. I'm always awake. I'm awake so you can sleep peacefully. I'll be here watching. Go to sleep. Nighty-night. Did you need a snack? Would you like some water? What can I get to make the rest of your sleep more enjoyable? Okay, let me grab you a glass of hot water. I'll be right back. Hydration station. Now you can sleep comfortably. Do you need to use the restroom while you're already up? You know where the restroom is. It's in your house. Have a great day. Some little stuff. Silly. Stretch, little break. what? I could maybe move you guys for a quick second and get my water. Okay, let's move here for a second. Oh, yes, it's gonna feel so good. Should I sip? Just push. Okay, you know what? I want to finish these. I thought I was gonna maybe break, but you know what? If I can, while I can, I want to finish these. So let's keep the vibes going, shall we? My hair is freshly washed. It feels so good. This is the iPhone 16 Plus, and I like it. I had the Pro Max, and I thought it would be, you know, a downgrade, a sacrifice I was willing to make for the pink phone, but I think the quality is pretty good. It has so much storage, which I love. I need all the storage on my phone because I take so many pictures and videos. I should back them all up, but it seems like a lot. And after all this time, I'm still into you. I should be over all the butterfly. How do you keep the How do you keep the spark alive in your relationship? People who've been together 10 plus years, I want to hear from you. If you've been together 5 plus years, I want to hear from you too. My husband and I have been together since 2020, so we've been together over 4 years. And I love him so much, and we have kids, and that can be a lot, but we do try to keep the spark alive. And I just want to know how you guys do it. I try to put cute little outfits on, especially if I know we're gonna have time to be intimate, or if we have time to cuddle or watch a TV show. I always try to put something cute on, put some perfume on, just keep it alive that way. My husband is so good at keeping the spark alive. He always looks good. He's always doing so much for me, his acts of service is cooks, and the way he takes care of our kids, and just everything is like that. Gifts, he always is bringing home cute little gifts for me, just because, we used to go on date nights, but we haven't since our baby Elvis has been born. She's only 4 months. We did one. We went to see the Beetlejuice, actually, of all things. We saw the Beetlejuice screening, which is really fun, but we don't really get to do that anymore. But that always helped because we got to reconnect and just talk, which we don't really get to do that often. Just again, because our kids are little, and those are the sacrifices you make. So I guess after 10 plus years, what keeps the spark alive for you guys in those moments where life just happens with you? Get busy, overwhelmed, there's tragedy, there's there's money struggles, you have kids, how do you keep it fresh and just making each other feel important? Because I never lack it from my husband. I just want to make sure I'm doing enough. I feel like I am, but I always try to connect and ask him, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Because I feel like that's an important thing. Obviously, intimacy is a big one, and I know it's big for men. It's me too, but I've heard it for men more so. And the women I talk to who've been married for a while, and as you just get older, your sex drive changes and stuff like that, especially for women, especially after having babies. But one thing they've all said, the ones that have these long-lasting marriages who have been together for a while, is really just make time at least once a week for that intimacy. You know what I mean? And they're even if it's you're tired or you don't feel like it, and obviously there's levels to that. If you really just don't feel it, you don't have to. But for me, sometimes if I'm tired, if I'm not feeling it, every time I always just feel better after. It's going to the gym, right? I'm too tired, I need to shower, I need to do this, but just once you did it, it's just oh, I needed that connection, because it really does bond you. I used to be a little frisky toad back in the day, But I think obviously, like I said, with age, baby, all that stuff like that, it changes you a little bit. But once it's done, it's like, oh, that was so nice. I feel so connected. I feel so, my body feels less achy. Like, it's such a weird, like, awakening, I guess you could say. But I don't know. I don't think it's the most important thing in a marriage, but I do think it's very important in a marriage. And mostly I would say, like, just genetically for men, they need that, right? But it's good for women too, to get release and to feel that affection and just feel that motion. I mean, it was created for a reason, right? Like, it was created for a reason to feel good and to, I always think that with babies too. I always feel like they make babies super cute. Like, when I look at my little baby Elvis, she's always smiling. She's always happy. She has this round little cute face, and it's just the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, I think they make babies cute to, like, trick you into having more babies. Not trick you, but, like, the world, the universe wants you to reproduce, so they make the baby so cute. And they're like, but you remember how cute this baby is. Don't you want more? And you're like, yeah, absolutely, I want more. But I feel that way with sex sometimes too. I'm like, do they do it? Do they make it feel good so that people, like, are reproducing? Because, right, if you think about it, if you was, like, dieting, if reproducing was like you have to eat food you don't like or something, I mean, I would probably never have a baby, you know? Like you have to eat salads if you're gonna have a baby. It's like, no, thank you. But like, oh, you're gonna do something that feels good, that feels really good, and it creates a baby. Like, okay, let's do it. I feel like that's why so many people have babies when they don't plan to, because they're just like, oops, got caught up in the moment. But how did you get caught up in the moment? Our bodies are tempting us. I don't think it's my belly being hungry, as it's like a water. Like, I feel like water trickling in my belly more, so it's kind of funny. It's like. Gosh, you know who's having a baby is Gibby ASMR. She looks so young. Not to say, I mean, she's been around for a while. Obviously she's like a full adult, but it's crazy when people look so young and they have babies. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Especially YouTubers, they all seem so young to me, but then it's like, oh no, they're like in their 30s. I'm like in my late 30s and they're in their early 30s, but I always look at them as like being so much younger than me. I'm like, how are they having babies? Like, no, I guess this is the age everyone's having babies. It's good overall. People are just looking younger. I feel young. I feel 18. I always felt young, you know, like I really do. Until I'm like next to young people, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of older. It's a gift. Aging is a gift. It really is, because the alternative is not aging. I mean, not being a vampire, that'd be cool, but like just not being alive, and that's sad. And maybe not. Maybe there's a happier place we go to after this life, but this life is pretty fun. I'm not in a hurry to find out anytime soon. Elvis loves to talk. She is a Gemini and she's a talker. She's like, she like loves talking. She's just the cutest. Mel should be waking up soon. I'm surprised she hasn't been up yet. So that means Moses and Elvis are just chilling. It's cute though. My husband is just the absolute best with babies. He really is. He's like baby whisperer from the beginning. He always knew what Malibu wanted or needed. I was never like that with my first baby. I didn't have that maternal instinct, and I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous about having a second baby. I was excited, I wanted it, of course, but you know, it was more like I just want to make sure Malibu had a sibling. I liked having siblings and just having a playmate, and so she didn't feel lonely and all that stuff like that. Not to say only children feel that way, but I just thought it was important for her to have a sibling. So I was excited. It was wanted, planned, tried for, but I was really nervous. I was like, oh man, that first one was tough, but the second one I assimilated so much easier, more natural, and it just felt like, I don't know, I felt so much more confidence, I guess, as a mom. I think also because we have two, and my husband spent a lot of time with Malibu to make sure she still felt very special. And they had their daddy-daughter time. Like, I was with Elvis so much more, and like, I'm so thankful for that, because I think the first time I defaulted to Moses because I'm like, you're just better at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I fell into a little bit of postpartum depression. And so it was just so nice to have him. And I really did just default on him so easy in my first pregnancy, which was nice, or in my first postpartum, like after delivery. But this time, just like bonding with Elvis and stuff, I feel so much more confident, where I feel like if we had a third, I'm like, oh, I'm ready. But honestly, I really do feel good with two. I do. There's always that, like, what if, like, it'd be cool to have a third, like, it's a bigger family, but two is just so balanced right now. We can give them each attention. Three might be a little chaotic, especially when they start getting older and going to classes. Mal already is in 3 classes, and like our schedule's already taken up by her. Between hers and mine, our schedules are like packed. So obviously when Elvis starts getting the mix, she could probably just do a lot of the stuff Mal was doing, but a third one, I mean, that's just a whole other thing. And we do so much as a family, like we're rarely split up, like, ever. So to split people up, to be like, okay, you take Malibu here, you take Elvis here, you take the third one here, it's like, it seems like that might be a little too chaotic. Whereas two, we could still manage one each and no one feels left out, like they're getting a parent's full attention. But it's interesting. So much mommy talk, sorry. For those of you who aren't parents, you're probably just like, it's a lot of talk. Less talky, more sleepy. We're about halfway done with these batches. I want to say that's the full batches for now. I'm sure my sister will tell me, but alright guys, we are in the home stretch. I know this isn't my affirmations journal, and I'm totally going to do that later tonight, but let's just skip some right now. You guys, I'm super thankful. I am the happiest, most stable I've ever been, where nothing can really shake me as far as any outside influencers. I'm so secure in myself, my relationship, my family, my work, how far I've come, like what I'm capable of doing. Like, I really do feel so happy. The fact that there's an audience that's still watching and people still care and think I'm, worth something in this world of entertainment. It's just the greatest joy. My kids are happy, healthy, balanced, well fed. My husband is just the most amazing patient man ever, who's really the catapult of my change. He stuck by me. He showed me he wasn't leaving. He stuck by me when he didn't have to, shouldn't have had to, and he did. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm thankful for him in so many ways. You guys watching, like, this is so cool. Like, this is my job, and I'm so, so thankful. I think gratitude is just such a huge part of success, being thankful for what you have in the now, and also just being present in the now. Right now, I am present with you guys, not as a mom, as a content creator, as a wife. I'm just like a present being. We're just all here together, and whatever it is you're doing, whether you're trying to relax, sleep, distract yourself, we're just here, and we're all connecting for a reason. And how special is that? I think it's very special. And all these are signed with so much love. You have no idea. I love doing it more than anything. The fact that someone is framing this in their house is so cool. I used to love getting signed headshots. I say this all the time. I used to write to celebrities and get signed headshots, and then I'd frame all of them. And I felt so cool to have that in my house. And the fact that anyone cares enough to get a signed headshot from me, like, truly, it's the coolest thing. I don't take it for granted. I think it's just amazing. This world, social media, how we're all connecting, right? We're like would-be strangers otherwise, but we're following each other for some reason. We're on each other's paths and each other's timelines. Like, pretty cool. Oh, it feels so good. The air is going. It feels so good. I'm so glad I had that water. I was getting like so thirsty. I can't believe my hair is grown. I will never get over the fact that I have actual hair on my head and this is all mine. I wore extensions for so long. I used to have a little half-inch of hair on my head that I'd have to hide in like barrettes and stuff. Like, this is actually the craziest thing that I have hair. And I look at myself like, oh my gosh, my hair has actually grown. It was just so bleach fried and damaged from styling and coloring and all that stuff. It's just so nice to not have that. October, 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 my favorite time of year, 'cause Halloween is near and Christmas comes right after. You may be like, what about Thanksgiving? And I say, what? It's problematic. But you say we get a long weekend, and I say, I guess turkey's okay. I eat turkey to celebrate the day. But the day we celebrate, we should not be celebrated anyway. Yeehaw. So let's go to December, a magical night to remember. Christmas lights and holly cookies and everything. I love this time of year where things slow down. There's so much cheer. This year has been the greatest. Can't wait for the latest to happen. You see. Happiest year to you and to me. Year of the Dragon, you guys. Every 12 years. Next year is the Year of the Snake, which is my husband's year. I was Year of the Dragon, yet Elvis Year of the Dragon. So Year of the Snake next year. Year of the Dragon's a lucky one. That's not over yet, so claim your luck, okay? But Year of the Snake is a good one too. I think snakes get a bad rap. People are so scared of them, but they're honestly just gentle creatures. I guess not anacondas. Anacondas, I guess, eat you, but that's a whole other thing. Baby Elvis. So cute. So cute, so cute, so cute. So cute. It's hard to say. I guess these are less. It looks like less. Look at the stack over there. The ones I just signed. And I'm like, gosh, this is 250 or it's like 100. Like, I was trying to figure out where we're at. Green and pink does go well together. Just like Wicked. If you guys are going out to dinner, date night, family date, solo, where are you eating? Chain restaurant, I should say. Like, if you have a favorite local restaurant, you can let me know. But like, what's your favorite chain restaurant? And it can be a fancy chain like Mastro's. Benihana's my favorite. But like, do you like Chili's? Is Chili's still popping? It was kind of everywhere. Fridays. We don't actually eat at a lot of chain restaurants, but I do love Benihana more than anything. I'm sure there's more Benihanas in this world. I wish Benihana would like do hibachi at your house. There's places that will bring hibachi to your house and they're pretty good, but just nothing beats Benihana. I would pay to have like a private chef in Benihana come to the house because it's just like far. And also our Benihana doesn't have any windows. I've been to lots of Benihanas and most Benihanas have windows. In fact, like Miami has a really nice view. New York City has a really nice Benihana. Well, it's used to where you can see like city lights. Ours has 0 windows. It's the weirdest thing. And Malibu just like can't get at a restaurant without windows. So it'd be so cute if it could like come outside and do it here. Like, she will sit for her bocce year, but so cute. Love that little voice. Oh my gosh, it gets me emotional. I think about the day I gave birth, you hear that little cry for the first time. She kind of sounded like that, actually. It was more like, oh, wow. Just the best feeling in the world, because you just, everything goes right for the majority of people. 95% of people, things go right. But you always hear when things, don't. And I feel like even that, like, little percentage, you always think about, like, what if? And you, like, can't think that way, because I think that's not, like, a good energy to bring into it. But I think everyone is just like, I just want to get through this and, like, come out okay and have the baby come out okay. And so I think when you hear that first cry, you're just so relieved. So sometimes when I hear a little baby cries like that, I'm like, okay, I know she's okay. I know she's good. So cute. Yeah, we are getting there, y'all. We are getting there. Oh my god, when we were in the car, like, as kids, we used to sing that song, like, 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer, pass one down, take one down, pass it around, 98 bottles of beer on the wall. I would sing it the whole way. 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 97 bottles of beer on the wall, 97 bottles of beer on the wall, 97 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 96 bottles of beer on the wall, 96 bottles of beer on the wall, 96 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 95 bottles of beer on the wall, 95 bottles of beer on the wall, 95 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 95 bottles of beer on the wall, 95 bottles of beer on the wall, 95 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 93 bottles of beer on the wall, 93 bottles of beer on the wall, 93 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 92 bottles of beer on the wall, 92 bottles of beer on the wall, 92 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 91 bottles of beer on the wall, 91 bottles of beer on the wall, 91 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 90 bottles of beer on the wall, 90 bottles of beer on the wall, 90 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 89 bottles of beer on the wall, 89 bottles of beer on the wall, 89 bottles of beer, take one down, pass it around, 88 bottles of beer on the wall. This one is going to get a special 88. Abundance. She doesn't know I was going to stop at 88, the year of my birth. That's a special one. It's like a golden ticket. If you get the 88 and you've seen this, then it is very aligned. We are very aligned. And you are going to have an abundant rest of 2024, which is an 8-year. But also, any of these pictures, they all have green on them, these headshots. So if you're getting the headshot this month, the green is the color of money. So it's just like a very calming, nice color. I don't own a lot of green, but I like the color. I find it somewhat soothing. I'm trying to see the difference between this and, like, I guess it's more squeaky. Okay, tell me what you guys prefer. If you prefer on the table, maybe it's so nicer right here. I don't know. All right, guys, we're getting closer to the end, but I want you to make a wish. Give me 5 wishes. They can be crazy, outlandish, selfish, materialistic. Give me 5 wishes. You know what? I wish for at least 50 more years together as a family, me, my husband, my children. I want us all to be together for at least 50 more years, and hopefully my children are on this earth another 80 more years. Wish number 1. Wish number 2, that no one ever goes to bed hungry, that people don't know what starving is, that every human gets fed food. That is my 2nd wish. 3rd wish, to get a lake house. 4th wish, to get a house with the slides. 5th wish, to win the lottery. And the great thing about wishes is you can have as many as you want, as many times a day as you want. So you can give me 50 if you want. My ultimate wish right now, let me really think. Ultimate wish. I just want to see my kids grow up. I want to see what their happy ending looks like. That's getting married or having kids, having a career, business. I don't know, just whatever it looks like, us being together forever. I'd be fine if my kids wanted to stay with me forever. Get their independence, whatever they want to do. I just want to see them grow up, see what they're going to accomplish and achieve in this world. On a more materialistic, I really want a house at the water slide, you guys. I love this house so much, and we're going to keep this house forever. I feel like one day in 50 years, 60 years after, we're gone, maybe they could turn it to a museum like Graceland. I love this house. The furniture is way too heavy to move out of it. We have the cute Just Trish studios downstairs, but there is a house that has a water slide, and I want that house so bad. I think about it, dream about it. And then we also want a lake house because we like going to the lake. Those are my superficial goals at the moment. How about you? I have a superficial one. My selfish goal right now is to have my own show on Broadway and to headline in Vegas. I want everyone to have good health in my family. I want them to live long, healthy lives. May we all be well into our 80s or 90s and just pass suddenly in our sleep, quietly, non-painfully. That's the goal. I want to live close to all my family. I want to be in a cul-de-sac with everybody so we can just go to each other's houses for an hour at night if we want, or spend the whole day, or, just have fun together. It really is all about family at the end of it. I hope that you guys don't have any money worries. I hope that it flows to you nicely, as I think it will. I never want anyone to go hungry in this world. I never want anyone to worry about money. I think the latter is a little harder for me to achieve. I can't just give money to everybody, but maybe one day if I am as rich as Jeff Bezos, I can give money. I can help where needed, I definitely want to feed. This is like, I am up and ready to go. So tell me your ultimate wish. Wish big, dream big, and say it out loud. You can say it in your head, visualize it, write it in the comments. I think writing always helps it work. I love you guys. I hope you had a great sleep. Did you guys wake up? Oh, good morning. You woke up. Hi. I'm still here doing headshots. Yeah, I'm doing headshots, silly. I told you I'd still be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be here. I'll comfort you forever. Yes, you can sleep. You can come back and watch me again and sleep some more later tonight. Would that be nice? Good, because guess what? You deserve sleep, and I'm proud of you. Proud of us. We make a great team, don't we? I help you relax. You give me a dream job, and I'm thankful. I love creating, I love entertaining, and I love giving you tingles. 10 points if you made it this far and remember my podcast, the Tingles and Triggers podcast. It was my ASMR podcast. That is currently where my Just Trish podcast lives. It was the podcast I attempted right before it, and nobody. There was like 30,000, 40,000 people watching. And if you remembered it and liked it, kudos to you, Mama, because I enjoy doing that too. Maybe I'll bring back the ASMR podcast where we all just whisper. What a cool thing that'd be. Alright, guys, we have 3 remaining. We did it. We did it. 2 out. We did it, guys. Okay, let's see. This one is sent with love and all the manifestation energy you could want. We are transferring energies while signing these. I love you. I made it to the end. You are the finish line. You are my trophy. You are my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, the final one. I'm going to write a special message on this one. I'm going to write asterisk you won. Boop. Okay, guys. I think that's it for now, but hey, if you want to sign up before October 10th, I'd be happy to sign more just for you. You guys can go to my Patreon. Patreon.com. Oh yeah, it's like double the size. Patreon.com/JustTrish. You get a signed headshot in the headshot tier plus a Trish Emoji sticker. If you're in the producer tier, you get a signed headshot, a Trish Emoji sticker, a Hot Topics note card with handwriting from me to you. Plus this month you get a tote bag, which I can sign right now. You also get your name in the producer credits of our podcast, so you are considered a producer. Put these on there. Oh my gosh, it's like hot off the press. We did it, you guys. We did it. Alright, let's sign this. Where should this go? Maybe up here. I'm not signing all these bags, but there it is. A little signed bag from me to you. Alright, you guys. So, we did it. We did it. We did it. I love you guys. I hope that you get some sleep. I hope that you rest and relax. Just know that you're important. You're worthy. Take care of yourself. None of us know why we're here on this life. None of us chose to be, but I think the fact that we're here and we made it to this life, there's a reason. Keep your head up. I feel like there's always a rainbow. As Annie says, little orphan Annie, you're always just a day away. Because you know what? The sun will come out tomorrow. The world keeps spinning. Nothing's that serious. There's lots of things to be grateful for. And the world, I do believe, is genuinely good, generally good. People are born good. So hang in there. I love you. Have a good night's sleep. I'll see you in the next video. I also just want to show you guys quickly my binder that I was talking to you guys about. So, this is the binder. I just got it off Amazon. Sorry, let me move this on a frame. Okay. I got the pink binder off Amazon. I have a little Just Trish insert in there. And I did want to show you guys. This is the headshot collection from the beginnings. This was the first headshot. I think this was sent out last December. And then we had our Christmas headshot from last year. This was the first emoji sticker we sent out. And I had a Christmas card in there. This is the gender reveal headshot with the praying hands emoji right there. We had our Valentine's Day headshot and the Selena Gomez inspired Trish emoji. This one you got Tavern Trish, Gamer Trish, and the Just Trish holographic sticker. We had Bridgerton Trish before she even watched Bridgerton, and the Chicken Nugget Trish. We had Pregnant Trish headshot sticker, and I think the producers got this in their package. And some more maternity cards for our producers here. Then we went into Pride Month. We did a Pride headshot with the Pride Birkin Pride sticker, which was very large. Oh, missed one. We had, this was the most popular one. I think I signed over 700 headshots of Maya Chapel Roan Lady Liberty, but in pink, with the original Trish emoji sticker. Our 100th episode with the special font and the King Tut sticker. And then now we're going to go ahead and file our Beetlejuice headshots. And I do 2 of these just so I was doing 3 and I gave my sister a binder because she helps me, so she kind of organizes it there. So we do I should probably do it where like each side is a different headshot because I'm going to run out of these little things soon, but for now, this is the collection. That's one binder. And then this one's a little thicker because this has more like keepsakes. This has like my first fabric samples, my first patches for like merch, so it's kind of more of a combination binder, so it's a little more fuller and thicker. I don't think I can show you some stuff because it has some private information, but it has like my first patches. This has some merch shots. It's like our first go of merch. So, let's see. Put our Beetlejuice one here. Okay. My administrative work right there, and everything is butter and pink. Okay. I love you guys so much. This is where I write my hot topics on. I'll show you guys real quick. It's right behind you guys. Come here. Hot topics cards. So I write them on this. I love these cards so much. And the producer cheers gets one of these sent to them that I always sit down at this desk. Usually I have my phone, which is right there right now. But I'll write like on each one I do like hot topics. Let's see. Next Monday is going to be, it's going to be October the 5th day, 6th, 7th. So this will be for 10, 8, and then I usually put 1, and then I label each one. So if you want to hand in a hot topic, it also is in our producer tier. Alright, I'm going for real. I love you guys so much.